welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. If you're new here, my name is Courtney. I am a mom to 3 boys, and on this channel we share a lot of grocery hauls, shop with me's, dinner ideas, recipes, and you're gonna always hear my kids in the background. I have 2 that are not in school yet, so when I'm filming these videos, it can be a little noisy. But we also share a little bit of motherhood. I do vlogs here and there. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe before you leave. But today's video, we are doing a dinners of the week video. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys 4 dinners that we had this past week. The last time I did one of these videos, you guys really liked it, and I actually had repurposed some footage. So the dinners you were seeing were dinners that I had recently filmed and had posted within vlogs and stuff like that. But these 4 dinners are dinners that we had this past week. I filmed it for you guys, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. Definitely comment down below. Let me know if you prefer these type of videos, if you're just here for grocery hauls, if you're just here for vlogs. I don't care. Be harsh. Comment. Let me know, because I want to know what you guys want to see. But anyways, this first recipe is a new one that we've only made a couple of times, but we really love it. So it is a General Tso chicken recipe that we kind of just threw together ourselves. We didn't like use Pinterest or anything, but it's super easy. Even Miles, my son that is almost 2, he devoured his. He loved the chicken. So I would say it's kid friendly, depending on your child naturally. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the first recipe. So for this meal, you're going to obviously need your chicken. I had it over to the side thawing out, but you're gonna need chicken. You're also gonna need some broccoli. And then this part is optional, whether you prefer jasmine rice or rice noodles. We made both this night, but we have decided that we both prefer just making the jasmine rice. So I don't know if we're gonna keep making the rice noodles. You're also gonna need General Tso sauce and olive oil. And an onion. I forgot it when I was filming, and so then I just grabbed it out of the fridge. So the first thing that you're gonna do is cut everything up. So we were chopping up our onions and then our chicken, and we also chopped up the broccoli. I think I did that off camera because our broccoli was still pretty much frozen. You can use frozen broccoli or you can use fresh broccoli. You're gonna just make your rice or your pasta according to the box directions. So that's what we did. Then we just cooked up our chicken in some olive oil and the General Tso sauce. We only let it cook for a little bit before we just went ahead and added in the onions and broccoli. And we don't normally do it this way, but the reason we did this is because we did use the frozen broccoli this time, so it takes a little bit longer to cook. The rice noodles take only like 4 minutes to boil, so we didn't put those on until the chicken was almost done. This is optional, but we really like to fry our rice. You can leave it as white rice, but we like to fry ours up with some soy sauce, and it's just really good. So here is Josh's plate. He didn't even mess with the rice noodles. And then here's my plate. It was so good. So this next dinner is Josh's favorite out of all the dinners in this video, but it's probably in his top 3. He asks me to make it all the time. So it is a Cajun chicken pasta, and it can be modified to be more kid friendly. You can keep the Cajun seasoning out of it, or you can use less. And I do want to go ahead and tell you guys before we get into the recipe that we use half of the amount of Cajun seasoning that the Pinterest recipe called for, because if you use the amount they tell you to, it is very spicy. If you like spicy, that's fine, but it was too spicy for us, so just keep that in mind. We do cut the Cajun seasoning in half, but it is super delicious. Definitely try this one out. Okay, so for this recipe, again, I had my chicken off to the side thawing out, but you're gonna need some chicken for this one. You're also gonna need some bow tie noodles. That's what we use, or you can just use a pasta of your choice. You're also gonna need some whole milk. You're also gonna need your Cajun seasoning, some cream cheese, minced garlic, a red and yellow pepper, and then you're just gonna need some butter and Parmesan cheese. So first we're gonna start off by just chopping everything up. So we're cutting up our peppers, and I also went ahead and cut up the chicken. I just had to show you guys this after I had everything cut up. I have all my stuff sitting out, like portioned out and prepared, and Josh judges me for this, but I feel like it just makes everything go so much smoother. So we're just gonna be cooking our bow tie noodles according to the box's directions, and then we're gonna throw some butter in our skillet and kind of let it melt down. After it's melted down, you're gonna go ahead and add in your minced garlic, and you're just gonna cook that for about 30 seconds. And then next, you're gonna go ahead and add in your chicken and your peppers. as well as your Cajun seasoning. Now remember, we do use about half the amount that the recipe calls for, and it still has a good Cajun flavor. You're also gonna add in some salt and some pepper. I switched to a bigger skillet because I don't know why, I was using too small of a skillet. But anyways, go ahead and add in your milk and your cream cheese. And once you've added that in, you're just gonna kind of like mix it up until everything is mixed in real well and the cream cheese is melted basically. Once it looks kind of like this, you're gonna add in your pasta, mix again. And then you're gonna add in your Parmesan cheese and mix again. This is what it ends up looking like. It is so good. Like I said, it's one of Josh's favorites, and we typically just make the boys some like butter and Parmesan cheese pasta on the side because they don't really like the Cajun. But this one is so good. If you're a pasta lover, definitely try this one out. So the next dinner that we had was cheeseburger sliders. This is definitely a kid-friendly meal, so that's one of the reasons why we made it. We found it on Pinterest. We actually found a lot of different recipes for different like sandwich sliders, and they're also good. I'll kind of share those with you guys over time within these videos. Cheeseburger sliders, kind of basic, not really a lot to say, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the recipe. So for this recipe, you're going to need some ground beef. You're also gonna need some butter, some garlic powder, and some olive oil. You're also gonna need slider buns of your choice. We've used Hawaiian rolls, we've used yeast slider buns. This time we used the brioche ones. You're also gonna need some mayo. The only one I had on hand was the avocado oil one, but Josh didn't notice a difference, so that was a win. You're also gonna need an onion and some sharp cheddar cheese, sliced and shredded. So the first thing you're gonna do, yet again, is cut everything up. So we are just dicing up this onion here, and then we are going to go ahead and saute the onions just for a little bit because I like for my onions to be soft, like cooked. I don't really care for raw onion, so I let them kind of cook for a minute, and then I added in the ground beef. So you're just gonna brown your ground beef. And then whenever I went to drain it, I went ahead and tried this aluminum foil hack because I've never done it before, and it worked out really well to just kind of catch the grease, not let it go down the drain, all of that jazz. So we tried that out. I'm probably gonna keep doing it that way, honestly. Next, you're just going to go ahead and add your mayo into your ground beef, and then just go ahead and mix that all up. And then you're just going to assemble your sliders. So you're gonna have to cut your sliders in half. I hate that the most because as you can see, mine are like all uneven. But you're gonna add your slices of cheese on the bottom. And then after that, you're gonna add your ground beef mixture. And then once you have all of that on there, you're just gonna go ahead and sprinkle it with your shredded cheese. These are very cheesy, okay? I guess you could do less cheese if you don't like cheese that much, but this is what the recipe said to do, and we really like them. Then you're just gonna put the top of the buns on there, and you are going to spread your melted butter over top. And that's literally it. That's so easy. That's one reason why I really love this recipe. So then you're just gonna go ahead and pop them in the oven until the cheese is melted and your bread is a golden brown. This is what they looked like. They're so good. So this last dinner is so easy. It's the main reason why it stays in our dinner rotation. Not only is it a crock pot meal, which means I don't have to mess with dinner later that evening, but also as far as what you're putting in the crock pot, it's only 3 ingredients in the crock pot, including the meat. So this is our crock pot chicken taco recipe that we like to use. I actually changed it recently. I used to make a different one, but we actually like this one a lot better. So easy. So easy, so if you're looking for something super simple, then keep watching. So for this last recipe, you are going to need a crock pot. A lot of you guys have been asking me where I got my crock pot from. It's just a Pioneer Woman one. I got it from Walmart. It's kind of worn, like in the middle. I don't know if you can see it, but I probably need to get a new one soon, but it's been working well. You're gonna need chicken. Look, I showed my chicken. You're also gonna need some taco seasoning. I did grab the chicken taco seasoning just because it felt right. And you're also gonna need some salsa. This is our favorite salsa, but you can use any kind that you like. And then other than that, you're just gonna need your taco fixins. That's it. Literally all you have to do is add your chicken into the crock pot, add your taco seasoning into the crock pot and add the salsa over top. That is all you have to do. Cover it, you can cook it on high or low. We cooked it on low and they are just so good. This is what it looks like afterwards, and we usually we'll have our chicken tacos and we just make the kids either a chicken taco or a cheese quesadilla because they love quesadillas so much. But this is really, really good if you're looking for something super duper simple. I highly recommend trying out this recipe because it's very quick, easy, and budget friendly, honestly. Okay, so those are the 4 dinners that I wanted to share with you guys for this week. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you got some dinner ideas that maybe you can make this week. If you did enjoy this video, definitely comment down below. Let me know. Let me know if you're enjoying me sharing our recipes and what we've been having for dinner, and I will continue to do them if you guys enjoy. If you're new here and you made it to the end of the video, I would love for you to click the red subscribe button and stick around. I do plan to post more of these along with my grocery hauls, shop with me's, and vlogs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye guys.